This is Shawn and Sue's podcast on 92.7 WOBM.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show with Shawn Michaels and Sue Long.
Ocean County's best variety. 92.7 WOBM.
92.7 WOBM, Shawn and Sue with you. Nancy Remy's with us. So I have a cold. It's nothing major. I have a cold. So this morning,
in with a cold every
I have
week.
a cold. No, I don't come in every week with a cold. So I come in, and what I do is I wipe everything down. Now I have, there's pads that go over the microphone covers.
Sure.
I have my own that I use every day.
Me too.
Just because I want it, I don't want, I just want to be,
Your germs.
sanitary. But what I did was I over sanitized it. So now I'm trying to talk,
you're
and
eating it.
and my mic is like a giant ball of Lysol.
Yeah, you smell it.
Smell it, I taste it.
Yeah.
But maybe it'll do me good. Maybe it'll clear me
The
out.
other day, though, in the studio, we were arguing like a married couple because I said, you don't have to wash down my area all the time. He's like, I clean for you and you're complaining. And it was like funny.
A married couple wouldn't complain about that.
That's true. That's very true. But yeah, he was like,
But she said no. She said, I prefer my area to be dirty, so
I prefer
leave
filth.
it. So I said, all right. The only problem is I have to sort of be in her filth. You know what I'm saying,
I hope
Nance?
you got that on tape.
Yeah.
I prefer filth.
Yes.
Well, I mean, he doesn't always have to wash me down because I do believe it is very important to wash your hands, but sometimes you have
Well,
to
let's
have
talk.
germs.
Well, first of all,
to beat
I'm
off
washing
the germs.
the work area down. I am not washing you down because you make it sound like
No, you wash down my area.
her
Here,
work area.
My work area. Oh, for goodness. Nance, I didn't go there.
You
You
said
noticed that.
hands and wash me down. If you listen back to the tape here, you'll hear
If
it.
you could hose me down, you probably would.
Well, with Lysol. All right, Nancy's in with a look at the commute this morning. How are we doing out there this morning,
Hello,
Pets?
Nance.
Well, pretty good. They've cleaned up.
92.7 WOBM. Shawn and Sue with you with AHA. Heading towards 8:30, 32 degrees in Toms River. Now, you were saying, we were talking about our whole contest there for Easter. What were the
Yes.
3 traditional Easter dinners? Turns out, according to Icebreaker Ideas, it is ham, lamb, and chicken.
Yes.
But now you say you always have turkey. I have never had
Always.
turkey on Easter.
I always have turkey and ham, the
No.
same I do at Christmas.
No, always just ham on
really?
Easter.
But it was chicken.
Yeah. Well, that was the
I
third.
would think more of a steak
But I've
product or a roast beef.
Yeah?
To be honest with you, yeah. But no,
No,
I
chicken
love
was the
turkey.
answer. But I never
love
have turkey on
Now,
Easter.
why? Why is that? Why is there turkey at Christmas but not Easter? I thought every holiday you had
Don't
turkey.
have turkey for Christmas either.
You don't.
Turkey for Thanksgiving.
Ah, that's interesting. No matter
Ham
what,
for
it's
Christmas.
turkey and
Ham for Easter.
every 3 holidays. Okay, yeah, nice.
I like ham better than I like turkey. So having 2 of the 3 big holidays be ham is not a problem for me. I like ham.
Delicious, right? You glaze it.
Oh, those spiral hams. Oh,
Oh
delicious.
my goodness, they're phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
Now, do you glaze it? You put some pineapples or red sauce on it?
Not a
What do
big
you do?
pineapple person. No.
No?
So I just like it plain.
Brown sugar.
I just like it plain.
You just throw a little sugar on there.
I like a little ham.
Okay, but you have to. Don't you have to like glaze it in
Whatever
something?
they do. Whatever they do.
You gotta
All I know is
lube
just
that
cut.
ham up and make it delish. You know, I mean, I like the cinnamon and the brown sugar.
You can lube your ham. I'm not.
I
We'll be
love
back.
it.
News, traffic, and weather
And
next.
then dip it in the mashed potatoes and then the corn. Oh,
We'll be back.
Heaven.
News, traffic, and weather next on WOBM.
How did your lawn rate last year?
7:40, and right now, time to check in on what's happening entertainment-wise for the weekend. Aaron Vogt is in with us this morning. Good morning, Aaron.
Hi,
Top of the
Aaron.
morning to you both.
And top of the morning to you.
Oh, I love
And
it.
a happy Friday to you as well.
Yes, you both can do your little Irish accents the whole time.
Well, when you grow up named Aaron, you can't really avoid
Aaron and Sean.
This is my
Perfect.
time, Sue.
Okay.
For 24 hours.
You take it and you run with it. You look great. You're dressed
Thank
in your
you.
green.
And I tell my daughter that, too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. I know. That's right.
Yeah,
So,
a lot of Aarons here with us. So, anyway, what are we doing for this weekend? What do we got movie-wise?
There is a brand new one. It's a rerun. reboot, and this is the one that's looking to challenge the almighty Black Panther. Tomb Raider is finally out. This is
yes.
Alicia Vikander taking on the Lara Croft role. We remember very well Angelina Jolie
Yes.
doing it, and of course it was based on a video game. But so she's the daughter of an adventurer. It's rated PG-13, and they're saying that it's going to be a close one. It might be able to unseat Black Panther because there's a lot of people who want to see, how.
Did
Alicia does
Angelina
it.
Jolie do more than one Tomb Raider? I
I
thought
think
it was
at
just
least
one.
two.
It was a two?
I feel like it was two. I don't know if it was more than two.
I know there
at
was
that point.
one.
Yeah.
I didn't know if she did a sequel or not, but yeah, she was the first and now the new one. So looks pretty good. And of course, the special effects will be even better.
Yeah,
So
when
this
you think
is just
about
a
it.
remake of, or
It's
is
a
it-
repackaging of the ideas. I'm sure
Yeah.
they've upgraded.
She's
like you were
always
saying.
trying to, find something and get
Yeah.
out in one piece.
She has
Alright.
better
Whatever.
GPS now, probably.
Exactly.
Oh my word,
Than the
girl
90s.
power.
It's Raiders of the Lost Ark for girls.
Which is appealing, I do have to say, because I loved Indiana Jones
Yeah,
growing up.
she
so.
is Indiana Jane.
Yeah.
So.
So
So for the young, girls who want to, either Wonder Woman or whatever, not superhero,
And
but
who's the girl
adventure.
that's playing her this time?
Alicia Vikander. She's
Yeah.
an Oscar winner. She was in
Yeah.
she was in some indie stuff. That's where she got her Oscar from. I
She
believe.
looks very Laura Croftish.
Yeah, she was also in one of the more recent, the Jason Bourne, the last one with, and she
okay.
did, as
So she likes
CIA.
a lot of action and
yes.
stuff.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it was like priming her for this kind of thing.
Very
So-
nice. All right, so that opens this weekend.
And then there's also should be a good one for our crowd. Love, Simon is that action comedy.
Oh, it looks so good. We've been seeing the trailer
A lot
for
of
it.
commercials
yeah,
for it.
a lot of commercials.
And a lot of the stars doing the promo stuff for it. This is the
Yeah.
one that has Jennifer Garner and Josh Duhamel as the parents.
This is where the boy is gay. And,
yeah, but he hasn't come out yet. But he
right.
also winds up having like an online
I
crush.
love that actor.
That is Nick Robinson.
Yeah, I love him.
It's funny, too, because my daughter has sort of pulled me in, Erin. She pulled my daughter, Erin. She pulled me into the Riverdale, the TV series, which is a play on the Archie comics.
Yeah.
In the latest episode that they had, they went to the movies and they went to see Simon.
Oh, interesting.
And they were playing this movie.
Talk about product
Love
placement.
Simon. Yes. Love
really
Simon,
savvy.
which there must be a connection there, same production company
I
or something.
think he might actually be the one that's in it. I think there's some cast members
Gotcha.
of some sort
Okay,
that
there
are
you
there.
go.
I can't really recall.
Looks so
So
good.
Archie goes to the movies, and there's Love Simon playing there. And I said, wait a minute, that's coming out this weekend.
That's
I said,
like
wow.
surreal, right?
Yeah, what a, like you say, product placement
Yeah,
there.
that's
So.
good for them, right? And Catherine Langford is also another one who's like the younger up-and-comer. She was the one who was in on Netflix, the Selena Gomez project, The Reasons Why.
All right.
So she's in that too. And then there's also a faith-based story, I Can Only Imagine, and that's also a big release with some big stars. You have Dennis Quaid, Cloris Leachman, and then a country star, Trace Adkins, in that.
Okay.
But it's going to be an interesting one because there's also March Madness happening, so some viewers may be taking in basketball games as opposed to going and spending movie at the tickets, Monday
Right,
tickets.
sure.
So that'll kind of factor
Interesting.
into what it really happens.
So what
as
you're
far
saying
as,
is they're going to gamble their movie ticket money away.
that would be another way of looking at it too. It depends on how well they do in
I
the
wonder
bracket.
what, the translation there. They're not going to go to the movies. They're going to spend that on, betting on the basketball
They're
games.
saying, well, it's interesting because you figure it doesn't need to be male demo, but whoever's a basketball fan might wind up being on the couch instead of.
Put your money on Buffalo. Let it ride.
And then speaking of being on the couch, there are a couple of things streaming if you want to go that route. And one was, I was just talking to you off air, there's this new show on Netflix that I'm going to have to check out. It's based on the idea of Pinterest cooking fails. So like if you ever tried to do the unicorn cake and yours came out like more like a monster, it's nailed it and it's
That's
for
going
you.
to be fun.
It looks fantastic. So that's out and I'm sure you could binge that. And then that movie Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets has made it to Amazon Prime.
Let's face it, most of that stuff on Pinterest is fake. I got to believe it's fake.
tough.
It has to be fake.
It's really
because
tough.
the pictures that they put up of the stuff that they do,
That's amazing.
they are ripping pictures off the internet and putting it up there. You know what I'm saying?
creating those initial ones.
Someone's creating them
doing it.
professionally, but then everybody else,
Yeah.
my next door neighbor is not making that cake to look like that.
No,
like
definitely.
you said.
Unless you have all day to do it.
Yes.
And so this is the show where we can all identify.
Is Santa Clarita Diet coming out this weekend? too?
Not yet. It's coming
Okay,
up
'cause I
later in
keep
the.
seeing that
yeah, they're
run,
out
too.
doing the Drew Barrymore's everywhere.
Love it.
Yeah, that's coming up in a few
You need
weeks.
to watch
For
this.
a week,
Season 2
maybe.
is coming up. Oh, I love it.
Aaron, thank you. That's a lot going on
It
this
is a
weekend.
lot.
And happy St. Patrick's Day
You
to you.
too.
All right, we'll be back. More
We're
coming
in the
up
green,
for a
Aaron.
Friday
I love it.
here as we head into our holiday weekend with WOBM. WOBM, good morning. We're playing the morning coffee contest. Who do we have with us?
This is Beth,
Hey, Beth, what town are you from?
Beechwood.
All right, Beth, do you know what song that was we played a little snippet of for today?
And he says, stand back.
That's a unicorn song. The green
Oh, my
alligators and
goodness.
long neckies.
Oh, my goodness. I only gave you just a quick little bit, and you got it that easy. The unicorn song for St. Patty's Day.
Oh, my gosh, I'm so excited. Holy cow.
You are going to go to every single summer stage show at the Pony absolutely free. How does that sound?
Oh, my gosh, I love you guys. Culture Club is totally coming there this summer, and I'm so excited.
Yes!
Yes, along with the Thompson twins. It's the two of them are going to be there.
Holy
So.
moly. I can't believe I just on a whim called. I'm like, let me try. I never win anything. Holy cow.
You
thank you so much.
won!
You are now
my
a
God.
Stone Pony VIP. So there you
Oh,
go.
my gosh, I'm so excited. Holy cow.
Yeah, so hold on the line and a little Karma Chameleon to you, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Boy, she's really excited, Sue.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, we'll have more chances to win coming up with Shawn and Sue. WOBM, good morning.
Good morning, Shawn. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today? Who's this?
Good, good. It's Paradise.
Hi, Amy. How are you today?
Good, good. Dale's here too.
Hey.
So,
Hey, Dale. We're talking about jelly beans today.
yeah, I heard.
What are your
So,
favorites?
Well, it depends on the brand because they're different sometimes. So, you know, like the old traditional, like probably Brock brand, I am the one that will pick out all the pink ones and the white ones and leave the other yucky ones for everybody else.
Yes, I'll do the same.
I've always been a licorice kind of guy. The black jelly beans. I also like the white ones that taste like pineapple. But I do like the buttered popcorn, Shawn. You said you didn't.
Ew.
Really, you like
But I
those
have-
ones?
Ew.
But I have to add extra butter to them.
What color are... Ew. You melt the butter on them. What color are the buttered popcorn ones?
Brownish color. Like tan.
Ew. It looks like poop.
Ew.
No.
But my ultimate favorite is cream soda. They're kind of like tannish white.
I would
Cool.
go for the cream soda before the popcorn ones, though. But
Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
Jelly Belly has the best.
Jelly Bellies. All right. My
So are you
favorite's
guys
the lemon.
jelly-
You know, Paradise
Oh.
loves her sugar, and I love that.
Yeah, but Paradise has been going to the gym, so Paradise can't have jelly beans.
You go, girl. I'm proud of you.
All right, guys,
Love
have
you
a great
guys.
weekend. There you go. Hey, Dale likes the buttered popcorn
Yes,
jelly
and the
beans.
black licorice.
Yeah.
Like true New Jersey in there.
There you go. So, if you like those popcorn ones, good luck with that. It's jelly bean time with Easter at WOBM. 92.7 WOBM. Good morning, Shawn Sue with you on a brand new day. It is Thursday morning, March the 15th. And, of course, yesterday was the school walkouts to protest stricter gun laws. And schools not only around the shore, but also around the state and around the country, students walked out demanding stricter gun laws here across
And I
the
was
U.S.
giving my opinion. I saw so many people writing and against it, and how's this even going to help? But you know what? They're standing up for something. We have to give those kids credit for doing that. They're standing up for something they totally believe in. And I got a great email. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Hey, Sue, she wrote, Veterans Memorial Middle School in Brick had staff support for the walkout. They had the kids wear blue, and instead of going outside, they had all of the kids go into the halls and join hands. They made a chain through the whole school. They also talked about activism and how people make a stand for something they believe in, just like I was saying. I mean, and that sounded great. They all came together. They talked about what they were doing. They weren't stepping out of the school. They were all standing together, united.
Yeah.
Because kids are worried about this. They want to see a change, just like their parents. We want to see a change.
We talked about this yesterday, and of course we had our survey up in which people were able to go and let us know whether or not they supported this idea and thought it was a good idea for the students to do a walkout while they were at school. And we took a survey over the last 24 hours or so, hundreds of votes coming in. 55% said that they did not agree with doing this at school. 40% said they did agree with the kids doing this, and 5% were undecided as to how they felt about the student protests at the school. But the majority was no. They didn't support the kids doing this at the schools. Now, for whatever reason, whether they felt it wasn't a safe idea or whether they just didn't like the idea in general, those were some of the thoughts from people. Now, we were taking comments yesterday from people, and everybody, there was back and forth. You had people that were supporting them. You also had people that were against it, and so we took a lot of comments from listeners, and like I say, it was evenly split between those who said yes, we support the kids, they have the right to do it, they're the future voters. We had people that said no, you should keep politics out of the schools. It's not a safe thing to have the kids running all over the place.
There were several schools too who were totally against it, that would have suspended the kids if they would have tried to step out.
So if you were at the schools yesterday and you want to give us a call, let us know what you witnessed. Was it a good event? Was it chaos? Was it something that was, the school had well organized? Did you feel that it was, something that, wasn't? What are your thoughts? If you want to give us a buzz, we have the phone lines open at 237-9626. That's 237-WOBM if you want to call in today. And, of course, you could also check out our survey at WOBM.com.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show with Shawn Michaels and Sue Moll. Ocean County's best variety. 92.7 WOBM.
92.7 WOBM with Kelly Clarkson on your Wednesday morning. It is March 14th. Shawn Michaels in with you, 29 degrees. Talking about today, something you're hearing in the news. Today, scheduled school walkouts to protest gun laws here across the nation. Not only will be schools around Ocean and Monmouth counties doing this, but also around the state and around the country as well. Taking a response from listeners at home, Valerie wrote in she does not support the protests today. Jeanne wrote in, she said that peaceful protests are guaranteed by the First Amendment. There's no age limit. So she also included a video to watch all about that. Cassie wrote in, I think they should do it at the end of the school day so that teachers can go too if they want, and they can still take the late bus home. They can make it more of a memorial and a rally for change as opposed to a protest. Michael wrote in, he said he absolutely does not agree. Carol says, she says it's ridiculous, just an excuse to cut classes. These are some of the comments that are coming in today. We have this up on social media as well as our website at WOBM.com. We're doing a survey. Do you support the school protests today and the scheduled walkouts around the state? 52% of you say no, you do not support it. 41% say yes, you do. We've got 6% saying they're undecided. Check out the story. It's at WOBM.com. We'll find out more about that, those scheduled walkouts to take place at 10 o'clock at schools around the area this morning.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show with Shawn Michaels and Sue Moll. Ocean County's best variety. 92.7 WOBM.
WOBM, good morning.
Hi. I just want to call. I heard on the WOBM that the children are going to have like a walkout or something.
Yeah, they're doing staged walkouts to protest gun laws.
I'm only one person here. I'm in Tom's River. I've called before.
Yeah.
Rosa. My stomach right now is burning up. I think it's a very bad idea because they're going to be open targets. Okay. And I sit and pray all day and night. I don't know why I do it, but
you just don't feel it's a safe idea, is what you're saying, for the kids to be walking out
right now, since it's been publicized too.
Now, I do believe that a lot of the schools are coordinating the walkout for the kids. In other words, they'll be supervised and it'll be sort of a planned type of thing.
Just my concern. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Have a good day today. We're taking your comments. School walkouts planned today around the shore, around the state, around the country as well. Check out the story. Be part of our survey. We're seeing whether or not you agree with it. Give us a call, 237-WOBM. St. Patrick's Day party at Cleese before we had the big parade on Saturday in Seaside. We were doing prize giveaways.
So much fun, Nance.
And all the families that were there were Italian families. So they said it was Columbus Day on St. Patrick's Day. I think I was the only one outside. Maybe there was one other family.
There was.
One other family, the McDonald's.
Irish
was the only other family. But everybody else was from Italy. And they were laughing because it was, funny.
They ended in vowels.
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody was. They were like, "Where's the spaghetti? Where's the meatballs?"
I'm sure that they were enjoying the Irish fare.
Yes, they were. It was a lot of fun. We had a great time with everybody, and thanks to Cleese again for having us out there. Delicious food, nice way to start the day, and then we had nothing but sunshine and a good time out there. Anyway, we've got video up on our website. Nancy's here with a look at what's happening for our Monday morning commute, Nance.
It's not bad for a Monday when we have to deal with Mondays. That is, it's
92.7 WOBM, Shawn and Sue with you on a Monday morning. It's 8:42 right now, 30 in Toms River. So if I said to you, Sue, you wouldn't have to work another day in your life.
Wow.
But you had to get in a rocket and go off to Mars.
No.
Would you go?
No.
If I told you you could have $1 million and never have to work again, would you go to Mars?
No.
All right. Elon Musk, the billionaire.
Yeah.
The Tesla guy.
Sure.
He says he's going to be ready by next year to test his new Mars spaceship.
Out.
Yeah. So he says
Amazing.
that they're going to be getting ready to start testing to head to Mars.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
but
Are you coming back, though? That's the thing. You get $1 million, but are you stuck up in Mars forever?
Yeah, I'm just saying you have to go to Mars. Yeah, you're not coming
Forever.
back. Yeah, you're not coming back.
You're never coming back?
You're not coming
no,
back.
I would not do that.
All right. But I'm just saying if you had $1 million and never had to work
if you're
again,
stuck
you
in
would
Mars,
go.
what are you going to do with that money?
Well, I mean, they're hoping to
Are
have
there targets on Mars?
eventually.
I'll probably be long
Eventually,
gone.
right?
That's crazy, though. Next year already.
Now, I wonder if you'll live longer up on Mars, because the circulation around the moon and the sun and everything is different.
I don't know. Interesting. I'd like to
Yeah,
find
the air,
out more.
the temperatures up there. I mean, how will the body age? Will it be slower? Will it be faster? But
it's amazingly cool.
I would not go to Mars.
I think we both
I'm an Earth guy.
decided that.
I'm an Earth guy all the way. I got my feet firmly on the ground here on Earth. I just don't feel like
so true.
It's not, for some people though, you tell them, you say, "Hey, would you go to Mars?" and they get all excited, their eyes light up, and they're like, "Oh, I want to go to Mars. I want to go to Mars." No, not me.
But even astronauts, I mean, little kids' dreams to go up to the moon and a rock. I mean, a lot of people love that.
Yeah,
not me.
Maybe that's what they'll do. They'll put a bunch of little kids and shoot them off to Mars.
Stop
well, because it'll take a while to get there. They'll be grown up by the time they get there.
Maybe Portugal the Man will go. It's his song right here.
So now you're just silly. .7 WOBM. Good morning, Shawn and Sue with you on this Thursday morning, March 15th, and we're talking about Toys R Bust. And that's one of the things, headlines I saw this morning in the news, because it looks like Toys R Us is going under, Sue, after all these years. 6 decades
Sad to see.
plus.
Where's Jeffrey going?
Yeah, 30,000 jobs, though, will be lost if Toys R Us goes under. And we were asking folks if they were a Toys R Us kid. And, a lot of people were writing in various comments. And one of the things that they point to is that online shopping, that Amazon killed Toys R Us. Now, I don't know if Amazon, did it all on its own, but online shopping
killed the retail business, the stores.
Christian wrote in, said the development of online shopping definitely hurt Toys R Us. But he also says, though, that the prices, though, were, not competitive with other brick and mortar stores like Walmart when it came to toys. But Liz, as we mentioned, she has been a Toys R Us kid and loved Jeffrey all along, so she's very upset that this is happening. And, some others also pointed to the fact that online shopping, I like online shopping, but I also like shopping when I can get something right away, like I can get it in my hands. You know what I'm saying?
Can I be honest with you here?
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm going to miss Toys R Us, and I have a 12-year-old. So within the last, 4 years, now she's sort of out of the toy range, but there's still stuff there.
Yeah.
But like 4 years, the 8, 9, 10, I don't think I've been into Toys R Us once.
Okay. Well,
that's maybe, you know what I mean? I feel we can get pretty much anything at, like you said, Walmart, or unless it's a specialty toy.
When it comes, though, to shopping online, the thing I like about shopping online is that you can find anything. any obscure thing that you could, you know what I mean?
Going.
But I
like
do
being
like
in a
I
store.
do like going into a store and being able to get that immediate
I still like that.
purchase. Like, especially if it's something that I want right away. Because if it isn't, then I got to order, and sometimes things, can come quick, and other times it takes a month for them to come.
Now, you have a friend, right? Or I'm sure you have a friend or a family member does it all the time. They don't even enter into a store, not even grocery shop anymore, because now that's big. But
Yeah,
I mean, I love going into the stores.
But that's the thing, the stores, are they being hurt by the online shopping? They have to be.
Yeah.
Because people are,
think.
it's so easy. They can do it right from their phone while they're, sitting,
Crazy.
wherever and just buy things. But like I say, there's times where I want something right away. I like going into a store. I need it. I want it in my hand.
There you go.
There's other times where it's an obscure item that I can't find anywhere else.
You find it online.
You'll find it online and you buy it there. You don't go shop. I don't want to go to 50 stores to come up empty. That I don't want to do. So
and that's
online
happened
helps you
already.
there.
I mean, I've done that already. I'm sure you have too. Before this big online shopping has really taken effect, we were running around finding that one thing and just never found it.
Yeah.
That's when the internet comes in handy.
Yeah. A lot of folks were commenting too. I don't remember this store. Do you remember Child World?
No.
Yeah, some folks here were commenting that they liked Child World growing up.
Oh, so it was another Toys R Us?
And they said Toys R Us put them out of business, so they're saying what goes around comes around.
Oh.
So, but I don't remember going to Child's World.
What
but
did they
I
say
do
about karma?
but I do remember Toys R Us. But so there you
never
go.
heard
But
of
anyway,
Child
if they don't get a buyer and a restructuring plan, it looks like 6 months and they're closed. Check out the story. It's at WOBM.com, and we're asking you the question. We put one of the vintage commercials up from Toys R Us with the jingle. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Check it out.
We're going to look for the Child World jingle and play it for you if we can find it, too.
It's at WOBM.com.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show.
92.7 WOBM.
92.7 WOBM. We're talking about Toys R Us. It looks like the end of an era. Were you a Toys R Us kid? But also, folks remembering Child's World. And maybe you remember that one as well.
Yes, I remember Child's World.
You do. Now, where was Child's World? Was it anywhere here at the shore, or did you have to travel to it?
No, it was right in Eatontown across from Mama's Mall.
Oh, it was in Eatontown. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up in that area.
Now, let me ask you, do you shop much for toys these days?
Not at all.
Oh, okay. Well, then that no need to ask where, because you don't. So, but yeah, it's sad to see another one of those stores we grew up with disappearing, but it seems to be a trend.
Yeah, unfortunately it is.
Yeah. What town are you from now?
I'm in Tom's River now.
All right. Have a great day. Thanks for your call. There you go. Child's World was in Eatontown, up in Monmouth County, across from Monmouth Mall. Thanks for calling with WOBM.
Child World, let's take a look and see.
I'm Peter Panther.
Child World, everything a toy store should be.
92.7 WOBM. Good morning. Shawn and Sue with you on this Friday morning, March 16th, 6:27. Right now, 31 degrees. We were talking about St. Patrick's Day today and whether folks would be dressing up, at work today wearing their green because, tomorrow it's a Saturday. And Maggie wrote in, she said, absolutely, she is dressing up in her green today for work and celebrating her son Patrick's 12th birthday, which is tomorrow on St. Patrick's Day, which she says is the best day for a birthday.
Absolutely.
I would agree. A lot of people partying on your birthday.
Thanks for listening to Shawn and Sue's podcast on 92.7 WOBM. For more details, go to WOBM.com.